So I was able to find some old spark plugs. One of those showing up. I put some mineral spirits. I should put some dye in there. Anyway, I decided to, instead of taking almost 2 hours to clean those heads, this one right here. Once I take these springs off inside these, it's all dirty. So I decided to go down another rabbit hole. I'm gonna take these off, which would give me an excuse to go to the machine shop anyway. And since I'm going there, I'll take that one over there off. So I'll make sure I take it completely apart. So eventually I'm gonna have to get these clean. So while I'm taking them, I'll ask them to redo this one. That's why I won't have to take all the time. Well, that's why it's all unlevel. Oh, shit. Good thing I didn't fill all of them up. Yeah, so I'm going to be taking these off today. Should have time to take them to the machine shop. Then this will come back all clean and I can start from where I left off. God damn it. I think it was weekend. I wouldn't. I guess it's wait to see the level go down. Yeah, that's not a leak. That's an overspill. Anyway, we gotta get started taking those heads off. So making a jig to put all of the push rods and the rock arms, so I can keep them here, keep them in order. So I plan on reusing them. Only thing gonna be new on this engine are the bearings. Making a little jig, like I make over that one over there. Everyone came from out of the 6.0. So now I'm really gonna start taking it apart now. Kind of nice and looking, this one. This engine came out of my brother's Avalanche. My little jig is all done. I put the push rods. So far everything looks good. The hole's too small. I gotta open up the holes. I gotta use a bigger bit. And then they won't fall out. I gotta open the holes up a little bit. And I sand it down and vacuum it. So I don't get no vacuum it with this tip right here. Oh, sand it down, that's it. I don't get no chips inside my push rods. And we gotta put this bag back on. So I won't be able to take these heads to the machine shop because it's Sunday. They probably won't start on it today anyway, so I'll wait till Monday and finish taking it apart. Got the first head off. It looks a little bit better than that one, the 6.0 did. Had a little bit of cross hatching left. Ready to take the other one off. I'll take the valves off and put them right here in the front. Take this out too. This side looks a little bit more, looking even more better. It's not as shiny as the 6.0 was. I'm going to stop there for now, but I just wanted the heads. We come back to this one in a few years or so. Or months. Time to take these valves off. I'll take the valve out of this, the 317 heads first. Then I'll work on these two. Got them all taken apart. Well, took the valves out. Next I'm going to take these seats out and they're ready to go. Cut them all. Cut them all over here as they came out. I think I'll spray some WD-40 on it or something. Just as the one that I had here, I don't know, for like 3 or 4, 4, 3 or 4, almost 4 years, just sitting around. And I threw the spring and the keepers and retainers, I threw them away by accident. So, but I'm using just 6/0 springs on this one anyway. Still got to get retainers and spring keepers. And I got the heads that I put the mineral spirits on over here. It's like a waterfall over here. Everything's leaking except for, oh, I take that back. Everything's leaking. I thought one of the exhausts was on. Well, you can pick up the wetness on the camera. So I'm going to test this one out before I take it apart and see if it leaks. If it doesn't leak, I will not lap the valve since I don't know what I'm doing, or since I'm doing it wrong. And I'll find out if there's some kind of tolerance, or like maybe it can leak a little bit. If not, I'll take it to the machine shop and I'll have to get that valve job the head job I was trying to avoid. So I don't want to put it in the engine. I don't want to put it together with any doubts. So I'm going to test this one first. See if it's leaking more, leaking less, or not leaking at all. And that would determine whether, or maybe I can try and lap with them again. Yeah, maybe I'll try. I'll see. Depending on how this one comes out, I'm gonna test this one, which is like factory everything. I never took it apart yet. If that don't leak at all, I'll leave it the way it is. I will still clean the top of the valves. Then I'll just take this one to the machine shop. So these ones ready to go and get soaked in the vat. I got all of the intake chambers filled. Got a little some debris in that one. And only this one leaking over here. I decided to use water, so since I don't want to waste that thing is expensive. I don't want to waste my mineral spirits anymore. Let's see if it can, there you go. This is the only one leaking right here. So I guess you can say I might have made it worse by trying to lap them. This is novice tip number 46. Don't try to fix it if it ain't leaking. So I'm just going to clean them, put them together, test them again. Well, I'm going to lap that one. Then I'm going to check the exhaust. But I still got to take it to the machine shop first. I'm going to take these out so you can imagine if I put that, I don't know how much damage would have done, but if I had put it on without checking it. This one pretty much everything was leaking over here. This one probably just leaking on the top. So I'm going to try and do the lapping thing with this one more time on this head. And if it's still leaked, then I'll take it to the machine shop. This one I'm going to try and fix that one myself. These other three are good. So I'll just clean them and put them together. With all of the exhaust filled up, none of them leaking. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Not one drop. So all I have is that, what was it, that last, yeah, on the very end, intake. So the plan is to clean it up, put it back together, check it again, and go from there. This one's still the same. Just the top was leaking on that one. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the whole entire thing again one more time. Lesson learned. Cut the heads taken apart. Well, the valve taken out of the head. This is the one I'm gonna take back to the machine shop and let them clean it again. Cause it took me almost 2 hours to clean the other one out. And this is the one that this valve was the only one that was leaking. So the intake one, right, the last one at the bottom there. This is the motor, the valve that I messed up, I guess, because it's leaking. Everything was leaking on this one. So I'm going to try one more time. These are the one that came out the other side. I have them set up the way they came out. This will be the head on the driver's side, and this will be the head on the passenger side. I make sure to keep them in order they came out of the valve, out of the, yeah. This is the one I cleaned out myself. And these two are the ones I took off of this engine. Getting ready to drop them off at the machine shop. And I'm back from the machine shop, and I'm lapping these ones. I'm being more thorough with it this time. I think I did like 5 minutes on each of them so far. The guy at the machine shop said if they leak just a little bit, it's okay. But I don't want them to leak at all, so I'm doing them again and see how it work out. I don't know if he was just too busy to bother with me, but he's like, so I shouldn't worry about this too much. But I'm gonna. And he was talking about if he put it back in the tank, from where he polished the deck of it, it wouldn't be as look polished anymore. Which I didn't care as long as it's flat. But anyway, he convinced me not to leave him over there, so I brought him back. And I'm going to clean them myself again, I guess. So I decided not to clean these one yet also because, he's wasting money. I'm not going to be working on them more anytime soon. So they'll probably be hanging around the garage for a couple of years like these ones will. Anyway, I'll get back to. Oh, I think it's buried in here. Yeah, I'll do it with 2 hands. Then I'll test them out again. And I have to clean these up. I think I decided not to lap these ones because they wasn't leaking. Oh, I forgot to ask them about that. That was a good idea or not. But I'll test them again anyway to make sure that it's not leaking. Just got done putting it back together. Getting ready to try it out again. And this time I'm just gonna use water. Over here I got this one as clean as I'm going to get it. I'm going to clean the valves up. Then put them together, and I remember I had to lap this one. This is the only one that was leaking. Everything else I'll just put it in like that. So far looking good. No leaks. I don't remember what time I put them on. Might have been like I don't know. It's been a few hours though. Even the exhaust side is good. I remember it was leaking like crazy last time. Already got these. Been working on these all morning. I don't remember what time I started, but I got them clean. I lapped them because I got a system. Since that one was leaking, all I did is put a. Now I noticed on all the videos they say just put a little bit on the valve. I put a bead all the way around And I put this on there until all the grit was gone. Hope that doesn't present a problem in the future, but I turned out to not have any leaks. So I'm going to take that one and start putting it on the, I'm going to install that one. While I'm doing that, I'll put water in this one and test that one. And here you go. Go from there. Now I wanna see. Yeah, I wanna mark my top dead center. Oh, I should put the. I think I'm gonna take this balancer off of this one since I pinned it on there, and put it over here. So then I can mark where my top, on the top where my top dead center is. So when I'm talking down the rocker arms, it'll aid me in that retreat. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up. Get ready to install it. Yeah, I was trying to get this off and almost flipped the whole motor over. So I'm gonna leave that alone for now. We're gonna have a little tool on the flex plate so they won't spin. It look like it didn't want to come off right now. And I had an installation tool for this balancer, but it's all messed up right. I don't know how that. I don't remember how that happened. So I was going to put the original one back on, but since that tool ain't no good, I'm just gonna put the heads on like, yeah. It's crazy how that didn't wanna. Gotta figure out a way to put heat on it or something. I want to get these heads on before I start getting to a bunch of pollen flying around now. Gotta figure another way to get a reference point for my top dead center mark. Got the first one on. This one is not leaking. It was like a rainfall, a waterfall up here before. Last time. So now everything is good with it. So I'm going to clean it up. And then, oops, I need to clean it up. Clean up and put the other one on. I put the valley cover on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Anywho. Alright, for these ones, well, I got the, I didn't get no ARP stuff. I got the, this is mild. Says it's original quality, original equipment quality. So you just talk everything down. Well, these 11 minute, the 15 bolts, 15. Talk all 10 of them down to 22. Then do all of them to 90 degree. Torque to yield. Then these two short ones on the end, do those to 50. Then do everything else to 90. Then come back and do these at 22. Finally got some battery for my torque wrench. This one also does the degree turning. I guess I'll clean this one up and get ready to put it on. Got it on. I have two of these body cover gaskets. I'm going to reuse them, or reuse this one. I just clean it up. Save that one for that engine. I never put gasket meat on them, so I just get a bunch of oil on them. I can't find the two rubber bushing that goes down in here. Gotta look for those. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I have to order a tool to install that harmonic balancer. Probably put that on tomorrow. Well, whenever the tool get here. So far, it's looking okay. I'm worried about when I was putting these bolts in, there's a bunch of trash down in the, it's actually rust. From where I think it happened from where I washed it. So this side, I turned the engine over to where this side was facing the floor, and I sprayed out with some parts cleaner. See all that rust that came out? And these bolts went in with no problem. So I'll keep my eye on this one.